What up, world? We back with another one. Established Rich. We're gonna react to Big Ant over at Urban Politicians. I see he covered this Melly Mel, what Melly Mel had to say, so I'm gonna listen to it and I'm gonna stop and give y'all my reaction to what Melly Mel had to say about the creation of hip hop. Let's see.
What trying to do is bring some kind of clarity to a situation that been floating around. And as a matter of fact, just to try to get it off the front page, you want to put, little weirdness on the back page. Now they got this whole thing going on about who started hip hop and who was, whether Puerto Ricans was the backbone or whether black people was the backbone of the culture. Now it is no wrong answers. I don't believe in right or wrong answers. That everybody got their opinion. So
Right.
now this is my opinion.
Okay.
Is no black culture. Like hip hop is not black culture. Hip hop is Bronx culture. The first popular DJs, DJ Kool Herc, Bronx cat. The first turntablist, Flash, Bronx cat. The first guy to do the scratch, Grant was a Theodore, is a Bronx cat, right? The first MC, you're looking at him. I was born and raised in the Bronx, Monsignor Hospital. The Bronx culture is hip hop culture. So the fact that if you got two different sides arguing about the culture of hip hop, you didn't even say none of the Bronx guys' name. Like it's like all this we, like you French. Who's all the we? First of all, whoever's speaking about that, you wasn't even there. I'm there. I'm 16, 17 years old. I'm looking at Herc and them. If you want to talk about hip hop culture and have it being beneficial for somebody, then why ain't he supposed to benefit Herc? Why you can't ask Cass or somebody? Ask somebody that was there. You're just going to take it upon yourself. Oh yeah, well, so and so started the culture. At the end of the day, the people wasn't even really behind hip hop like that. Was behind hip hop. That's who was in the parties. And you had a couple of people from the outer boroughs and they came in, but the whole thing happened in the Bronx. Ask Herc? Did you ask Biggs or did you ask Flash? Well, Flash, what do you think about? Oh yeah, foundational Black Americans. We was Afro Americans probably back then. We wasn't even it was no foundational Black Americans. It wasn't the people wasn't behind hip hop other than the people that went to the jams in the Bronx. And let me just say this: when hip hop was first spoken, like in the connotation of it being something, it wasn't even a term of endearment. People, this is what people used to say. Now we just called it. We was just jams. We was just having the jams. The point that you're trying to make is pointless because first you wasn't there. It was only Bronx cats in the bread. The original B-boys. They from the Bronx. Even the music where they say, oh yeah, hip hop is black music. It's Bronx music. Everybody else's song, the go-to song, and all the other boroughs, it was Love is a Message. The Bronx was playing Apache. That's what we was doing. Catch a Groove, all that. And if you look at the groups,
all right, we're gonna stop this right there. Much respect to Melly Mel. I got a lot of respect for him. But we talking about the creation of hip hop. Is he isolating the creation of hip hop to 5 years, 6 years? Hip hop is 50 years old. So it's evolved to be what it is now. You understand what I'm saying? It's evolved to be what it is now. You appreciate the originators and the pioneers of it, but you don't say that the game wouldn't be what it is today without your contribution. Yeah, you started it. It started in the Bronx, and then people took and created their own culture of hip hop where they're from. So do we credit the Bronx with Texas Gold Grill culture and the car culture and the swinging and the throwed, or Atlanta with the bankhead bounces and all of these things? None of these things came from the Bronx, and all of these things are hip hop. So I don't really understand where he's going with that. It's like, seems to me he wants credit for being there, and he was there. What else would him or people who was around him say? What else would they say? I would believe that they are a little bit biased. I got a lot of respect for Melly Mel, but let me hear a little bit more of what he's talking about.
The greatest, as far as I'm concerned, one of the greatest hip hop songs ever, which is Apache. It was a bunch of white boys and maybe one black. I'm going to address the 300-pound white elephant in the room.
And what is that?
What do we do about Fat Joe? And the answer is not thing. You do the same thing that when he said that did when he said it around. Now, you can like Joe, you cannot like Joe. Joe's a Bronx. Joe ain't no outsider. He's a Bronx nigga. So at the end of the day, if it's a Bronx nigga from the crate crew or somebody, you call Joe, Joe, you wild and whatever. That's all that internet. See, that's that girl shit. You could say Joe, but when you see Joe, you're going to puff your chest up. You're going to get husky and say, Joe, no, you're not.
There we go.
You don't got to like Joe, my nigga. Joe, my nigga. Anytime he do something, you see, yo, man, come on out here with me. You see what I'm saying?
Like all right, we're going to stop it right there. Nobody ever said Fat Joe wasn't a good N-word. Nobody ever said that. Your love for Fat Joe has nothing to do with the comments that Fat Joe made. That's what I'm saying. Why is it that when you try to correct somebody, all of a sudden you hating on them or disliking them? People question the validity of what he said. People took issue with what he said. When he insulted FBAs, he was not informed or educated enough to know what the term meant, that it's not a group or it's a people who believe they have a lineage that traces back more than 100 years here in America. Like you dissed a lot of people and nobody seems to be speaking about that part. Like for some reason, they still keeping us arguing about hip hop as opposed to what a FBA is. What are FBAs? What else did FBAs invent, which would bring us together? Arguing about this hip hop crap is distracting us from what the real message is. What the real message is concerning hip hop, which is people who believe they're FBA or believe that Black people born in America made contributions before slavery. People are allowed to have that belief and stand up for what they believe those people created. You know, that's pretty much all I'm saying. Much respect to Melly Mel. Salute the Big Ant, the spokesman. This is Established Rich. I'll be back with another one. You know how I do it. Peace.